Today we will do navigation in ice. We normally get two types of ice at the sea, in the deep sea. One could be sea ice and one is iceberg. Main difference, sea ice forms in winter when the sea becomes cold. Icebergs form in summer. Because what are icebergs? If this is the water level and you have a mountain, in winter ice forms on the mountain, but when summer starts, big it starts melting, so big pieces of ice fall in the sea, and then they are carried by currents, and they are called icebergs. Another difference is the density of sea ice is salt water, and iceberg is formed by snow, so that is fresh water. Now, what extra precautions you have to take when in iceberg area? You will have to do two things. Uh, Whenever you pass iceberg, you have to pass at least 1 or 2 miles away. The reason is density, as I said, is fresh water. So 90% of the iceberg is below the sea. And if this is the sea and you have iceberg like this, under the sea it is 90%. So this width under the sea could be half a mile. So that's why you have to keep 1 to 2 miles away all the time. And in night time, because these don't come on the radar very quickly, they are not good radar targets. They come at the radar only when they are less than 1 mile. So daytime, if the visibility is good, you can see them visually 5 to 6 miles. But night time, you have to reduce speed to dead slow. Most companies have this policy because they do not come on radar till you are less than 1 mile off. So this is about iceberg. Now, what precautions you have to take when you are entering sea? If you are entering an area of sea ice, like this is sea ice and this is clear water, initially in clear water you can go full speed, but once you are going to enter the ice area, before that you have to come to dead slow speed, about 4 knots or so, so that you don't get an impact. And when you are entering the ice area, you should be at minimum speed, 4 knots. And as soon as you enter, the bow enters the ice, then you have to give full ahead so that it does not get stuck and you can continue. So this is one of the precautions you have to take in sea ice. And entering should be minimum speed. Secondly, if you are having freezing spray, now what is freezing spray? That is when the air temperature is less than 4 degrees, minus 4, because salt water becomes ice at if it is less than minus 4 degrees. So if you are having this type of air temperature and you are having wind from the forward part or from the bow, so any spray which is coming here that is exposed to air temperature less than minus 4, it becomes, as soon as it comes here, it becomes ice. That is called freezing spray. Initially it comes as water, but within a few seconds it becomes ice because your air temperature is, sea temperature is normally always in positive. 1 or 2 degrees, whatever. So there is no sea ice. There is clear water. But once the spray comes, it is exposed to this temperature. It becomes freezing spray. Now, whenever you have freezing spray, you have to reduce speed so that spray becomes less. And secondly, if you find the freezing spray is becoming more and more thick, then you have to stop engines, send all the crew forward with wooden mallets. They are like your mallets, like mallets are like hammer made of wood. So send the crew forward with wooden mallets. They will break the ice and throw them in the overboard. Because if you have lot of sea ice here, freezing spray, then you have two types of problems. One of them is your windlass etc. Gets covered with ice, and the second problem is your weight, forward part of the ship weight becomes so high that your forward draft may increase. So you have to stop the ship. So this is about freezing spray. Other precautions you can take, that your windlass area and your winches forward, you can cover them entirely by canvas, so that freezing spray will form on top of the canvas, and later on you can remove the canvas when you are getting the ship alongside. Also, your ventilator pipes, if you have ballast, they start overflowing sometimes and become ice. So you can cover them with canvas, all your vents, so that freezing spray will also form on top of the canvas and easy to remove later on. Navigation lights you can keep on all the time, even in daytime, so that snow and freezing spray does not form. It is warm when they are on, so freezing spray does not form. So these are some of the precautions of ice navigation.